These guys are evenly matched. Both of them about the same age. Both of them about the same height, about the same weight. We'll see who's got the biggest heart. I believe that might be what it comes down to tonight. Who's got the biggest heart, Wallace?
Right you are, Greg. Just one reversal after the other.
Ooh.
Look at that, Greg. Donnie Rush flips over to get out of that. These two guys face off in the middle of the ring.
Both of them applauding one another. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that sportsmanship, Wallace. There is no place in professional wrestling for sportsmanship like that, Wallace.
That's ridiculous, Greg. Professional wrestling could use a little more sportsmanship like that.
I want to apologize to all the families, all the fathers out there watching RWA-TV with your children. That's not how grown men are supposed to behave.
Donnie Rush gets a hold of J.D. Kerry. That headlock. J.D. trying to work his way out of it, pushes him off into the ropes. But Donnie comes back with a big shoulder block. Hops over him, and a big hip toss from J.D. Kerry. And another. Goes for the clothesline. Donnie Rush, second rope, takes him down for a 2 count.
Well, that one came out of nowhere. Donnie Rush wants him back up. Arm drag takedown. Donnie Rush in control. J.D. Kerry needs to get out and call timeout.
J.D. Kerry reverses it this time, and it takes him down for a submission move.
I tell you, these guys are really working in there tonight, Wallace. Fast-paced match we got here. Did you have a good Father's Day, Wallace?
I did, Greg.
That's great. Hope you got to spend some time with your dad.
Did you have one?
I certainly did. I talked to your dad the other day, in fact.
I have a hard time believing that,
I
Greg.
did. He told me he spent the last 3 weeks looking for a loophole in your birth certificate.
That's ridiculous, Greg. I don't even know what to say to that. Where do you come up with this stuff?
Just telling you what he told me, Wallace.
Whatever, Greg. Donnie Rush trying to get out of this submission move. J.D. Kerry's got him backed up into the turnbuckle, shoots him off into the other, but Donnie reverses that, stares him down. J.D. Kerry takes him down to the mat once again.
Oh, he wrenched the ligaments in the left knee of Donnie Rush. Had trouble figuring out if that was the right or the left for just a second there, Wallace. Donnie Rush kicks him into the turnbuckle. J.D. Kerry. Oh, J.D. Kerry going after that left knee. I got to admit, that's a pretty intelligent move by J.D. Kerry. He rolls him up in a small package. Gets a 2 count. I thought we might have had a pinfall right there.
J.D. Kerry comes from behind, knocks him down face first, and continues to work on that left leg. Donnie Rush trying to go for the ropes, can't quite reach it. J.D. Kerry pulls him back to the middle of the ring and goes back to work on that leg.
I got to admit, I'm very impressed with J.D. Kerry and his ringmanship there. Going after that left leg, we all know that J.D. Kerry has been trained by the bad dog himself, Rodney Mack, and it looks like that training is paying off because J.D. Kerry doing an incredible job of isolating the left leg of young Donnie Rush.
Right you are, Greg. Donnie trying to go inch by inch, working his way to get to that rope. Just can't quite make it. J.D. Kerry keeping it in the middle of the ring.
Donnie Rush and J.D. Kerry, ladies and gentlemen, the finest young talent in professional wrestling today is competing here every Saturday night at the RWA King Sportatorium. J.D. Kerry dropping the left knee of Donnie Rush on the mat with authority, and Donnie Rush having a rough debut here in the RWA.
These two guys are definitely aggressive here tonight, Greg. Both of them want this win. We saw J.D. Kerry come out earlier saying he wants a shot at the TV title held currently by the Tejano Kid.
Yes, the great one, the Tejano Kid, the greatest television champion in RWA-TV history.
That belt was actually held by J.D. Kerry himself. He was the first TV champion.
How long did he hold it?
60 minutes.
And who beat him?
I don't even want to go into that. You know Money Inc. cheated him out of that belt.
The correct answer is the Tejano Kid. You're wrong once again. The Tejano Kid beat him a month ago, and the Tejano Kid is still the champ. The greatest RWA.
Security kick by Donnie Rush right into the head of J.D. Kerry. He's going up top, holding on to that left leg that J.D. Kerry's been working on.
Donnie Rush from the top rope, Wallace.
Calling him up. Off of it, misses him, flies through the air.
My word. J.D. Kerry ought to be thankful he moved out of the way. His promising career in professional wrestling would be over. Donnie Rush missed him by a country mile. J.D. Kerry, nicely blocked there by Donnie Rush. Nicely blocked by J.D. Kerry, and he rolls it over into a snap toe hold.
Oh, he's got him in. He's got him in the Kerry coil, Greg. Kerry coil by J.D. Kerry for the win. Makes Donnie tap out right off the bat. That looked painful.
The Kerry coil. I've never heard of the Kerry coil.
Well, it's because it's J.D. Kerry's, Greg.
Are you sure that's a legal move?
I'm pretty sure, Greg.
I think he needs to be disqualified for that. I'm going to have to check the rule book. I don't know if that Kerry coil is.
You're checking that rule book right now. We got to go to a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with your main event.
That can't be legal.
Hi, my name is Pokerface. I'm a professional wrestler, and I personally train here at the Dog Pound Dojo. Here at the dojo, we have some of the finest instructors in the world that specialize in MMA, submission wrestling, professional wrestling, and amateur wrestling. And not only will you be versed in the various styles of combat, you also have a dietitian and a personal trainer at your disposal. It doesn't matter what level of training you're on, whether you're a beginner or a top-notch athlete, we have something here for everyone, whether you're a man, woman, or child. Think you got what it takes? Come on and give us a try.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with your main event. This is Brandon Wallace. My broadcasting partner Greg Russell decided that since Money Inc. was fighting, he didn't want to announce this match. He said that he had to go support Money Inc. So I'm flying solo on this one. We have a 6-man tag match for your main event, Money Inc., consisting of Rage, your heavyweight champion here in RWA, as well as Tejano Kid, the Mexican Assassin, your TV champion, and Mr. Hardcore himself, Mike Austin, going up against this newly formed tag team, the Natural Born Playaz and the Bad Dog, Rodney Mack. This ought to be an exciting match considering there's loads of animosity between both of these teams, and it goes all the way back to when Ron Rage was with POB and started jumping Rodney Mack, started all the way at Shooter's Pool Hall about 4 months ago, and we find out that Big Money Frank Martin was behind all of that, and he has since formed the stable Money Inc., including those 3 guys right there. And just recently, the Natural Born Playaz turned down Big Money to join Money Inc. and have teamed up with Rodney Mack. The two say that Rodney was like a brother to him, and they couldn't get over the way Frank Martin treated him. So this ought to escalate. This is a personal match. This is more than just business here tonight. Mike Austin taken down with that hard right hand from Southside Brawler. One punch takes him to the mat. And now Southside trying to fire up the crowd, asking Mike Austin to get back on his feet, asking him if he wants some more. Mike trying to get to his feet. Southside Brawler calling him out. Looks like Austin has collected himself a little bit, checking, make sure he didn't lose a tooth in that hard right punch. Southside Brawler calling him out again. Mike Austin comes to give a punch. He blocks it. Southside takes him down once again. Mike Austin doesn't seem to want much of Southside Brawler after that. Those are some massive right hand shots. Southside even calling out the rest of Money Inc. Mike going over to the corner. Looks like he's tagging in Tejano Kid. Tejano Kid, the Mexican Assassin, as Big Money likes to call him, is your current RWA-TV champion. J.D. Kerry won the belt just about a month ago in a ladder match, and that same night, Frank Martin made J.D. Kerry defend his belt against Tejano Kid. Of course, since J.D. Kerry was wore out already, Tejano took it without any problem at all. Southside tags in Mr. Pimptacular, who goes to work on that left arm of Tejano Kid. Now he reels on that arm with an armbar. Major shots to the back of the head. Taking control. Mr. Pimptacular has complete control of Tejano on this. Tejano tries to shoot him off of the ropes, but isn't quite powerful enough. Mr. Pimptacular has that headlock applied. Tejano looks like he's going to try to shoot him off again and can't quite make it still. Just doesn't have the power. Mike Austin saying that he's pulling his hair. Mr. Pimptacular denies it. He's trying to shoot him off again, and he gets him off of him this time. But Mr. Pimptacular comes back with a big shoulder block, taking Tejano down to the mat, won't let him get to his feet. Still reeling on the back of that head and the back of the shoulders. Picks him back up to his feet. Irish whip, reversed by Tejano. Going for the hip toss, can't get it. Mr. Pimptacular gets a big hip toss on Tejano Kid. Mike Austin comes in to stop the pinfall. You know, you can never put anything past this Money Inc. They will try every low, dirty move in the book to win a match.